Are you looking for a job but have no experience? Finding a job can be overwhelming, especially when you're a teenager. You may be worried about things like finding a job that's close to home or finding work that fits in with your school schedule. But the good news is there are companies out there that are looking for people just like you, a newbie to train. But where do you find these opportunities? Where do you look for jobs? That's why we're here, to share the 4 main hacks on finding a job on Indeed as a teen. Be sure to stick around until the end, where I'll explain how to set up your profile so that employers will be reaching out to you. You don't want to miss this. All right, let's dive in. Hack 1, enter the right terms on the homepage. When you first pull up Indeed's homepage, you're going to see 2 boxes, the what and the where. Remember, Indeed's basically a search engine for jobs, so having your terms here is key to finding good opportunities. Let's talk about the what box first. A lot of people feel like they need to search for a specific title, but actually, depending upon what you're needing, you can search for things like teen jobs part-time, teen jobs hiring immediately, or even teen jobs urgently hiring. That's because employers are able to indicate on their job posting that they encourage teenagers to apply. When you search teen jobs, these employers are looking for candidates that can be available for part-time work and for summertime hours. They're definitely not looking for any area of expertise, and they probably won't work you every single day. Now, let's say that you know of a company or a job title that you're looking to target. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and put it in the box. Oh, and one important tip here, if the company or the job title is 2 words like sales associate and you only want to be shown job postings that contain the exact term, put quotes around that term. That way, the search engine won't pull up any postings with just one of the 2 words. Once you filled out the what, let's move over to the where box. Now, most people just put the name of their city here. However, if you want to put in your zip code, you can find opportunities that are right in your neighborhood. If you're looking for a job that you can do literally anywhere, go ahead and type remote. Once you've done that, go ahead and hit find jobs. That will bring you to the results page where you're going to find potential opportunities. This brings me to my next hack. But before we move on, if you've been with us this far, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell down below. Hack 2, use filters to narrow in your search. After you get to the results page, take a look at the first few postings. Are you liking the options that you see, or do you feel like you need to narrow down your search a bit? If you find that you want something a little bit more specific, filters are going to be your new best friend. You'll find filters on the job results page after you've made your initial search. These are the little gray rectangles below the what and where boxes and above the actual job results. You can click on them and select an option from the drop-down menu. This will then eliminate any job that does not fit the description. Now, let me quickly point out the ones that I believe will be the most helpful to you. Within X miles, find a distance that works well for you. This filter has you select how far away you're willing to travel. So if you want to get to work without driving a car, then you want to select the lowest radius, which here is 5 miles. Job type. If you're looking for a part-time job or even a temporary job, specify that here. And here's an important bonus tip. If you see a purple clock on a job posting, that means the employer is urgently hiring. They're looking to hire as fast as possible. Now, beyond filters, there is a way to get even more specific. Hack 3, leverage advanced job search. To really refine your preferences, look to the right of the blue Find Jobs button on your results page. You should see an advanced job search in gray lettering. Click on that and you'll be taken to a page that offers different ways to refine your job search. You'll have the option to enter all of or the exact phrase and even phrases that you don't want to see. You can also be specific about things like the company and how old the job posting is. Now, don't worry, you don't have to fill out all of these fields, just the ones that are most important to you. Here are some things that you may want to consider using the advanced job search for. Benefits. Let's say that you're looking for a job that offers benefits like tips, commission, or even tuition assistance. You can put those phrases in the with all of these words or with this exact phrase box to see those jobs where those benefits are mentioned. Scheduling. Maybe you've been looking for part-time jobs, but you're worried that the available shifts will conflict with your schedule. You can consider searching for flexible hours or even things like day shift, night shift, weekend shift, and this exact phrase box. Age limitations. Some employers won't hire minors, and others have cutoffs for how young employees can be due to legal or regulatory restrictions. Let's say that you're 16 and you want to search for jobs that are most applicable to you. Go ahead and type in at least 16 in the exact phrase box. Adding this information allows you to be efficient with your job search so that you're not wasting time looking at ones that don't apply to you. Keep in mind that the more filters you use, the more likely the results are to shrink. So play around with your filters and see which job criteria fits you best. Now, you may not be able to apply for the job as soon as you find it, but you definitely don't want to redo all the work that you put in. So, I highly recommend to save your job. And to do so, make sure that you've clicked on the job posting that you're interested in and navigate to the heart button on the top of the posting. It should be to the right of the blue apply button. When you click that, one of two things will happen. If you have an Indeed profile and you're logged in, it'll save it to your saved jobs list, which you can navigate to on any device once you're logged in. If you don't have an Indeed account, the system is going to prompt you to create an Indeed profile, which brings me to my next hack. Hack 4, complete your Indeed profile. I highly recommend creating a profile once you get to the Indeed site. To do this, go to the top right-hand corner and click on the sign in link. Once you get to the sign-in page, scroll all the way to the bottom and click on Create an Account. Then you'll be able to save any job that you're interested in and apply whenever and wherever, on desktop or mobile. To set up your Indeed profile, provide an email address and a password. Select Job Seeker, which means that you're looking for a job and not hiring for one. Creating a profile is useful so that you can save jobs, but it's also helpful because it sends you notifications and keeps you up to speed on things like completing an application, applying for new jobs that are available in your area, and creating a resume that stands out to employers. Now, it's worth making the extra effort to fill out an Indeed resume because your profile allows you to specify what you're interested in. You can also choose to make your profile public so that employers can be reaching out to people just like you. Plus, once you've added your resume, you're able to apply with the click of a button to any and all jobs that have the Easy Apply listed on their posting. The Easy Apply and the Job Alerts feature really matter because the sooner you apply, the better. When you create a profile, you manage something called Job Alerts. A job alert is an email that provides an update on new jobs that fit your requirement. You can create a new one every time you do a new search on Indeed. You'll navigate to the top right-hand side of the search results page and click on Get New Jobs for this search by email. You'll just have to enter in your email and you'll receive notifications from Indeed as soon as new jobs have been posted. Now, having a profile here helps because you're able to manage your preferences, like how often you receive these job notifications and how many job alerts you want to add to your account. The second reason why a profile is helpful is that it allows you to upload a resume, or you can create one on our resume builder on Indeed. For those of you that are making a resume for the first time, I highly recommend checking out this video that gives you advice on resume formatting tips for students. But the most important piece of guidance I'll provide is that even without work experience, it's perfectly appropriate to pull from your academic club and extracurricular projects to demonstrate your skills on your resume. As long as you're able to explain how they prepare you for the job, it's relevant to include. Luckily, Indeed walks you through step by step, so you don't need to worry about the formatting part of your resume, just the content that's in between. Now, once you've found a job that you're interested in, keep this in mind. It's still important to stay smart when it comes to protecting yourself online. An employer should never be asking you to send them money. If they do, or if they ask for social security number, tax documents, or bank account information before you become an employee of theirs, it's likely to be a scam and you should let Indeed know. You can report jobs that you've saved or applied to by clicking the three dots to the right of the job title and selecting Report Job. All right, let's quickly review the top 4 hacks for finding a job on Indeed as a teen. 1. Enter in the right terms on the homepage. If you're not sure what you're looking for, searching for teen jobs is a great place to start. And remember that you can enter in your zip code and not just your city to find jobs nearby. 2. Use filters to narrow your search. The location radius and the job type filter will probably be the most helpful to you. 3. Leverage the advanced job search function. Whether it's benefits, flexibility, or scheduling, enter in any of your specific requirements. And once you've found jobs you like, make sure to save those jobs so you can come back to them later. 4. Complete your Indeed profile. Your Indeed profile will allow you to save jobs and manage job alerts. If you create a resume, you can help employers find you, as well as easily apply with many jobs with just the click of a button. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give us a like down below and subscribe to our channel. For more tips on interviewing, I recommend checking out this playlist right here. And if you're unsure how to answer the question, "Tell me about yourself," Student Edition, I recommend checking out this video. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.